Brilliance Audio.
Love and Kerosene by Winter Renshaw. Performed by Nelson Hobbs and Lydia Dornay. They say everyone has a doppelganger. Statistically speaking, there could be 7 people sharing the same face at any given moment. But the odds of meeting someone's double are in the neighborhood of 1 in a trillion. Highly unlikely. Impossible, even. Anneliese? Florence, the owner of Arcadia Used Books, waves her hand in my face. Did you hear me? I peel my attention from the brooding man on the sidewalk outside the shop, one who shares the same messy auburn mane, hooded gaze, and chiseled jawline as my late fiancée. You look like you've just seen a ghost, she says with a hesitant chuckle as she places her palm over my hand. Sweetheart, you're trembling and pale as a sheet. Is everything all right? Cool sweat blankets my forehead as I focus on the small stack of used books on the counter. The words on their spines fade in and out, growing blurry before turning clear again. I'm sorry. What was the total again? I steal another glimpse outside. He's still there, standing the way Donovan used to. One hand in his pocket, the other tapping out a text message with his thumb. Same build. Similar height. It's uncanny. $15.28, Florence says, her stare weighing on me. You sure you're okay? No, I'm not sure. I shake my head, a feeble attempt to pull myself out of this daze, and then I slide my debit card her way. I thought I saw someone I knew. Her crinkled gray gaze drifts to the man on the sidewalk. She squints, but her efforts are in vain. Florence wouldn't know him from Adam. We'd only lived in Arcadia Grove for 2 months before his untimely passing. Granted, this was Donovan's childhood hometown, but Florence isn't a local. She's as fresh off the boat around here as I am. That guy right there? She swipes my card and hands it back. In the brown jacket? Yeah. I draw in a steady breath. My heart has yet to calm down, but it's not for lack of trying. But it's not him. It couldn't be. Even if it were. Donovan would never dress in a leather bomber jacket, ripped jeans, and dusty boots, and he certainly wouldn't leave the house without running a comb through his hair. This guy looks like he's been riding on the back of a motorcycle for days. Well, he is a looker. She slides me a pen and the receipt to sign before placing my haul in a thin canvas bag with "Have a great day" in faded red print. If I were your age, he'd make me break out in a sweat, too. Florence winks. Maybe she thinks I was checking him out, or maybe she's trying to make me smile. I'll call you when the next shipment comes in, she says, referring to the vintage and international baby name books and rare dictionaries she sources for me. As a part-time naming consultant, I'm always looking for new and unusual terms and monikers to add to my arsenal. Florence never fails to deliver. I wait by the exit, feet frozen on the wooden floor, and watch as the man who isn't Donovan scans his surroundings, shoves his phone into his back pocket, and exchanges it for a set of keys. A second later, he climbs into an olive green vintage Ford pickup, proving me wrong about the motorcycle. Cranking the window down, he fires up the engine and backs out of the slanted parking spot. I emerge from Flo's shop as soon as he disappears over the hill, and I continue my Saturday morning shopping with that stranger's image burned into my mind's eye.